Right, this is just a quick video on the stock market's going to open now in about 40 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Yeah. So my day trading strategy for today. Yeah. I don't do this anymore, but I can do it if the market looks a bit. Well, if I need to sell the trade. If the trade plummets quite quickly, I'll have a look at the FTSE to see how the FTSE is doing, FTSE into Google, and you'll see a chart. It'll be green or red. If it's red, it means it's below, but it doesn't depend on. If you look at the percentage, you can see if it's like 0. I don't know, 63, but whatever it is, yeah. If it's 0 point something percent or 1%, it doesn't really matter. Because it's during the course of the day, it will go from red to green, yeah? As it goes above or below percent. But it gives you some idea. If you see the chart and it's gone like that, ooh, you think, oh, your stocks could actually plummet, right? Yeah. So I look at that. Then look at sometimes I used to look at the Dow Jones, because Dow Jones starts to see how the Dow Jones chart starts. So at about 3:15, 3 o'clock, you'll get an idea that the first 20 minutes, half an hour, how the Dow Jones chart looks in the States. But I don't do it anymore. But I can do it if I need to go back and I look at that and get an idea as to how the market is. But I'm already in a swing trade, option call buy trade in practice account. So I've had it for a few days now. It's actually I lost this. I'm in the same trade now that I was in minus. I've got a video on it. You look down about 3 or 4 videos down. If I do it, it was about a day or so's videos down. It was minus 120 points. I was down minus 120 points in 2 days on trading in this particular stock, and I'm still in the same. I haven't made another trade. I haven't made a trade. I've been watching this stock, so I watched it for a couple of hours, 3 hours yesterday. Code. Just seeing how the market, if it's actually if it's going down or up or whatever. Yeah, because you need to know, because the market will go up, down, up, down, up, down as it goes up. Yeah, and it'll go up, down as it goes across. Yeah. And no trade day pretty much, yeah. And it'll go up, down as it goes down. You need to know which way it's going when it's going up and down. And you can do that by the price. So the price for the stock I'm in a price now, and I think it's still too cheap. I think the price it was at close of play yesterday is about 120ish, about 124, 125 the price, yeah. But I bought it at 164. Around about 164, and it went down to 48, so it plummeted. Yeah. Then when it plummeted from like, well, it did about 80, and it went down another 40, and it came back about 30 the same day. And then I made about, whatever it was, yeah, 13. So I made, whatever, yeah, 50 points a day off. So I made 30 back one day, and then 50 the other day. Right? It's a bit yesterday, so it's about. The stock price now is, so of that minus 120 points I lost in this option called buy trade, I did nothing. I just said, you know what, I'll let the market do what the market's got to do, and the market will either make me money or lose me money. I don't really care, because I've actually managed the risk before I bought the trade. So although I'm not using any stop, so I was in this trade, no stop loss. Always use stop loss. Stop loss will stop you losing money, but it will also stop you gaining money, because the stop loss will stop you out of a trade. So if it goes down like that before it goes like that, you're stopped out here, so you never make that money. Yeah. But then again, if it carries on plummeting, it stops you there, so you don't lose. Yeah. So it's got fors and against stop loss. I don't use stop loss, but always use stop loss. Because I'm now, of the trade I'm in, I've been in this minus 120 points trade from 164. It's now, but it was about 120, let's say 4ish, 25ish, something like that last night, close of play, 9 o'clock last night, UK time. And so I'm in a practice account. If you'd have been paying for real money, you'd have been thereabouts. Yeah. whatever it is. I use exactly the live prices. I just don't use real money because I don't have the trading fund. But if you've got the trading fund, what you put in, you get out. You put real money in, you get real money out. You put real money in, you lose real money. If you're in a practice account, you don't use real money. You don't gain money when you make profit. You don't lose money if you lose money. But you learn in the trading account, practice account, simulator, paper trading, whatever you want to call it. But now, because I've made 90 points back off the 120, I'm only 30 points down. So I don't mind now if I lose 50 points this afternoon. It doesn't bother me, because the 30 points I'm down, and the 50 points that I could probably lose is 80 points, which is still thereabouts where I was when minus 220. So I've been there. So, and the price is still too cheap for this particular stock at this particular time of this month in the option that I'm in, option buy call, option call buy trade, go making money on the green. So I don't want to change my trade to go on the red because it may go up, and I'm in the right trade, and it won't go much below where it is now anyway. So it's going to go up at some point, but the trade closes on next Wednesday. So it's got today, which is Thursday, isn't it? Friday I class as a half day. I don't write Friday off. Monday it can plummet a bit because you've got over the weekend. Anything can happen over the weekend for the stock market. So I ignore the weekend, Monday, and then it's got the trader's got. So it's got a busy Thursday and it's got a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Yeah. So on that, I reckon it will go more than 30 points. So I'm in the right trade. I might have to lose 20, 30, 40 points today and tomorrow and Monday to make that back up and make a profit by next Wednesday. That's how I'm thinking at the moment. Strategy. It can all change when the market opens. It just plummets straight down. I might decide to sell a trade. But I've made back 90 points of the 120, so I'm okay then. So I've got 40, 50 points I can lose. So I don't really care. So today, even though I'm 30 points down, I don't really care which way the market goes, because I've already managed the risk, and there's enough available to absorb 50 point loss. And if I make 50 point loss, I make 50 point profit, I may close the trade. But I don't want to close the trade until I go above what I bought it at about 3 or 4 days ago. So I've already gone over one weekend, and I'll go over the next weekend. So that's just the way the strategy, how I plan my trading day. Is there anything else to say? Yeah. And then it's just like swing trading trades. It's just like basically, then you close the trade when it comes up above what you bought it at. You close it at a price that will actually reflect a return on your investment for the time that you've actually had the trade open. You divide it by how many days you've had the trade open. Gives you pretty much how much you've earned per day, isn't it? Or loss per day, as the trade may be. But that's just the way I trade. So this is a swing trade, option called buy trade, making money on the green, even though I lost 120 points on the red. I've made a couple of charts of that. I'm in a trade trading account, so just basically it's not going to be real money, but it's as if it was real money. But if me trading like this helps you not to lose money in real life, if you're trading for real, well, then good, isn't it? So there is something else in this trade I want to say. Yeah, it's price. So sometimes the charts mean something, the candlesticks,